Welcome to my latest versus battle video. This will be Wolverine versus Wildcat. Wildcat is a old DC Comics character who's been around for super long, and Wolverine has as well. Many people might be thinking, because of Wolverine's regeneration, that this fight will be over in seconds, and his claws. But I have a few things to say about that. And this fight will be different from the others, so I'll dissect and go over the characters one one after the other, and then I'll go to the verdict. So, first off, we'll go with Wolverine. He has been knocked out before, so this fight will be a either kill. Wildcat has to win by knocking out Wolverine. Wolverine has to win by killing or knocking out Wildcat. Wolverine. His regeneration is really good. His durability, however, not so good. He got one shot by Spider-Man, and that wasn't even a Spider-Man that was super serious at the time. This one was more or less just annoyed and then just smashed Wolverine's face into the ground. It wasn't even a punch. It was just... So, Wolverine's regeneration can allow him to regenerate from an attack that burned him down from being a skeleton. It was nothing left but his adamantium skeleton, and then he regenerated from his eyes, then just everything else. He came back in a matter of seconds and then beat up the guy who blew him up in the first place. Wolverine's regeneration is quite good, with him also being able to be practically bulletproof due to how fast the bullets come out of his body. He's practically stab proof if you hit him in certain places, and poisons don't work on him at all. Nothing really can kill him, and his aging process is just slowed down. He has enhanced senses, allowing him to track people across cities and into other countries. He also has enhanced vision, allowing him to be a great shot when it comes to using guns. He's also a master martial artist, being compared to Captain America and Black Panther, some of the best martial artists on the planet, being able to beat up opponents like Shang-Chi, who have mastered all forms of martial arts on the planet. So, now we get into his claws. They do have a degree of durability negation, and his skeleton itself is practically indestructible. With Thor himself, who has I think last time I checked, multiversal level AP being attack power. This would essentially make Wolverine's skeleton and claws practically unbreakable, with Wolverine being able to stab through the likes of the Hulk with little effort. It's just nothing. Wolverine is able to fight on par with opponents like Sabretooth or the Puma, but Sabretooth is more or less his villain. And the Puma is a Spider-Man villain. And in this fight with Puma, Wolverine was kind of having a tough time with the Puma having a speed edge, more or less. And Spider-Man himself has, I think it was their first encounter, but when Spider-Man met the X-Men, he batted away Wolverine like a fly, and he also is just capable of dodging all of Wolverine's attacks. Now, because Wolverine did beat the Puma being a Spider-Man villain, I would say he has the ability to react and dodge lightspeed attacks. It's just that characters that are much more faster and much more agile, example being the Puma and Spider-Man, give him a harder time. Sabretooth, for instance, a character that's physically comparable to Wolverine, with Wolverine himself being able to do similar feats of strength. Wolverine can lift up elevators when he's doing his own strongman competition, and pick up and throw trees. Sabretooth can throw cars. So. And they both have, he has lightspeed dodging feats, but it's mostly due to scaling off of other characters. So, now that we're done with Logan, let's get into DC's Wildcat. Wildcat, when angry and just fully on the rampage, is able to send peak humans like Mr. Terrific, who can survive buildings being vaporized to the ground in one hit. He can't knock them out, but he didn't knock out Mr. Terrific in this instance, but it is when Wildcat wasn't very mentally all there. So you can say Wildcat was going all out here. With some characters even saying he looks manic. He is a very skilled boxer fighting in World War II. He is physically and, extremely skilled, with him being able to take on the likes of Batman, who has mastered martial arts around the world and is able to take on opponents like, Wonder Woman, who has defeated Ares in hand-to-hand combat. Batman and Wonder Woman spar all the time. It's not like Wonder Woman's going all out. She's doing it more or less for skill. Batman does this to, get better. So does Wonder Woman. And Batman does have a hard time with Wildcat. And Wildcat is able to dodge Batman's attacks. And Batman is very close to blocking Wildcat's punches. Wildcat is quite strong. He can destroy guns, bust through doors, and is able to just bully Killer Croc, who can tear through armored cars and bust through buildings. So he's essentially on Batman's level of strength, putting him at a large building level, possibly, right? Well, no. Solomon Grundy, I know everyone will go crazy with me saying Solomon Grundy, but I know Grundy does have a history of having a waning power level, but Green Arrow, not Green Arrow, but Green Lantern, Alan Scott, not Hal Jordan or the other Lanterns. This Green Lantern was from an era when that stuff wasn't created yet. So, this Green Lantern has galaxy level AP feats, with his death just causing massive amounts of vaporizing the galaxy. He is stated, I don't think cutting off his oxygen will make much difference, and I can't really hurt him either. So it's not, they both say that they have a hard time putting down Grundy. And this is a galaxy buster, by the way. So that's just for a reference. And Wildcat punches him in the um throat, which yes, it can be a weak point, but it is quite a really good feat to just take down a opponent like that with one hit. And then from there he throws him into a building, which is also a pretty good strength feat. Grundy is about like 9 feet tall, I think. So at bare minimum, Wildcat has to have multi-continental level strength because he can easily manhandle Killer Croc. He can punish Grundy, and he also and he's also able to take on the likes of Magog. Well, for a short time. He's not a high tier in the verse. So, down to brass tacks, Wildcat is also quite agile, with him being able to leap across a city, do a bunch of parkour to reach a speeding car. And this is him in his 60s still. He is able to dodge light beams and fight on par with opponents that can dodge light speed attacks. Example being Batman. Wildcat is exceptionally tough. You can get the feeling that he's also quite skilled from what I said about Batman. But now we have his powers. He has 9 lives. With these lives comes decreased aging and essentially practically infinite stamina. He's essentially all you need when you need a good trainer. So, I think with all of Wildcat's experience, better speed, better agility, and overall physical abilities, he would be able to take on and just KO Wolverine. I think in about 10 moves, maybe, possibly. I don't really know because Wolverine is shown to not have that great of durability, especially considering Spider-Man just smashed him into the ground. So, let me know what you all think down below in the comments section. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you are new. Hit the bell if you want to know when new content comes out. And I will see you all next time. Bye.